my God, cannot do this, not exist. My name is Bamdele and I'm making this video from Lagos State. I joined NSPPD in 2022, yes. And I've been an ardent NSPPD and something happened some minutes ago, like 40 minutes ago, thereabouts. I was coming from with my son, going to my mother's place, and all of a sudden, I just noticed that he was running temperature while we were in the bus. No, when he woke up from the bus, he was running temperature. And I was like, okay, once I get down to get what I wanted to get in Alaba International Market for a friend, that I'll give him paracetamol once we get home. So maybe I collected the goods for my friend, and we're walking to go to the place where I was going to get a bus to go to my mom's place. I just noticed that it was so weak, tired and all that. So I now contemplated on maybe taking a bike or something just so that to be faster. But I now saw yogurt on the way, and I said, okay, let me buy some yogurt for him. So I waited to buy yogurt for him. 2 minutes before then, the gala that was on his hand fell on the ground. I told him to pick it. Unlike him, he would have picked it, but he didn't pick it. And I was like, what is happening? He didn't pick it, and I said, okay, I picked it for him because I knew he was tired. I gave it to him. Only for us to get to where he wanted to buy yogurt, and I saw that the gala fell from his hand. I looked at him and I even wanted to scold him that he should pick up the gala, but I just said, okay, let me pick up the gala. But as I was about to pick up the gala, I noticed that he was slumping. He was beginning to slump. And I was like, what is happening? I picked up the gala and I noticed that he has already wee on his trouser. I'm like, oh, why? What is happening? So what I did was that I picked him up and I was like, okay, Matt, sorry, I know you're tired. I'm going to get a bike now and we're going to go to Grandma's place very soon. But before I could say any other thing, my son had already slumped in front of me and his eyes were up already. I was not seeing the eyeballs, I was just seeing white. And apart from that, I started seeing saliva dripping from his mouth, and I knew that this is serious. I tried to put my fingers in between his teeth, and I noticed that the teeth were closed already. That was why I started screaming, shouting, and people gathered around. And I just want to thank God, because God does not leave his own at all. I couldn't pray, I couldn't talk, I couldn't do anything. I was just crying and shouting. I couldn't even call on God, I couldn't do anything. I had my anointing oil and my mantle in my bag, but I couldn't even use them. I was helpless. And all I could think was, I don't want to lose my son. And I remember that, God, I have been praying to you that on NSPP, that anytime Pastor Jerry says, I will not bury, I will not be buried, there is no time. Whatever I'm on the road, I'm at home or anywhere at work, I always do it. I always make sure that I do it. I thank God, because even though I could not pray and I was crying and shouting, I kept saying, what God cannot do does not exist. Because I've never encountered this kind of a thing before. But I thank God, because God saved him. God helped me. God did not put me to shame. God did not let me bury my son. I just want to thank God, because God is faithful. Thank you, Pastor Jerry. Thank you, Pastor Hen. Thank you, Pastor Guru. Thank you, Pastor K. I thank you, God. I thank God, because He never leaves one or forsake one.